Oh god, it's about to happen. Oh god. like, like, we have placed on 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now, the game hit 10 gigabyte RAM, and if we take a look at my graphic card, which is actually quite a decent one, it's used up 75%. Like, are you kidding me? Is this a joke? This is just Foundation. Welcome to Foundation, a very nice, calm, idyllic city builder. That means you have your people, you tell them what to do, you earn money, usually by trading, you try to keep them alive, and we are playing on the challenging difficulty. So it's quite hard, it's quite difficult, but it would be a shame if someone would know about a certain exploit to make infinite money. To get started, this is our area. We can check this out. Here's our territory and we can expand, but for this we eventually have to pay money. Right now it's free, but I would say before we do anything else, just to get the whole thing started, we need a builder. With this we can build other things, and as you can see, we can assign up to 3 builders, which we'll just do so stuff gets finished. And down here we can choose what we want to build, just that we don't have everything at once there. So for example, we have the forester. The forester is there to replenish the forest. And where do we want to put that? I would say we'll just push it a little bit outside of the main area. So let's just go over here. We'll also put down a lumber camp, because that's what actually gets us the lumber. Now a stone cutter is also quite important, because that's how you get stone. So I will put that down here. And now to the food situation, because your people die very quickly. We'll give them water that they are happy. I think they're actually fine not drinking water for quite some time. But yeah, these are the main source of food, at least early on. So I would just say we'll place down 2 of them. Now on the challenging difficulty, it's actually quite difficult, because the things they take so long to replenish that you will run out of food sources. But it would be a shame if you would just have infinite money and buy anything that you want to buy. The first thing is finished, which is the lumber camp, and I'll just say, okay, 3 of my guys, I assigned them, they are now woodcutters, and as you can see, they walk over here, they walk over here and chill. Okay, yeah, all of them. Oh yeah, right. One thing that we have to do is we have to tell them, okay, this is your area. Here we have the forester, and we'll just say for the same area, you will replenish this. So he will walk out and just plant a couple of trees. Okay, they may not be the smartest people, but they are my people, and I love them, okay? Now for the miner, we don't need all too much, I'll just go for 1 of them. For food, quite important that we have a lot of that, and because we are full, I'll just say I'll take away 1 builder. They finished most of the stuff, but right now we just have to make sure to kickstart our economy and get into progression, because what we are looking for is the bailiff's office. Ah, isn't this nice? We are building up our small foundation, and there we have our very first visitors. Over here, we can't even check them out. Okay, we just instantly accept them. We have Rainbold, and we have, what's her name? Treffen. Her name is Treffen. Okay, well that's, welcome to the team, I guess. One thing that your people want is they want to have houses. So we'll just put down here residential area. If you've played City Skyline, then this is, you're quite familiar with this. And I'll just make a large section over here because they have quite big houses. And as you can see, they immediately put down the houses, but they want to live close to where they work. Now here it's not a big deal because everything is so close by. We just have this small tiny territory. But the moment we have more of that, like if we go further out, we have to make sure to actually put down houses where they work. And another thing that is quite important that our people can actually get food are the village markets. There we go. I would say we'll just put that down here. And I will also add a red market tent. Now with these you have to be careful because they cost 5 cloth. And it's a little bit hard to get that in the beginning. But I think it's fine, and we'll make sure that we always have enough food in there. Because the base amount of resources the market can have is 10. But if you put the tent on there, then it's 30, so plus 20. Now if you want to rush this, then we can just say prioritize the construction. It's the first one that will be tackled as long as we actually have the resources, of which we don't have any wood. Do we want to unlock this? I don't really have a reason to unlock it right now, because I need to go over here most likely. One of the biggest issues if you play on the challenging difficulty is you run out of stone. it's not infinite. Usually it's infinite, so you could just put like 20 of these around and they mine that stuff like crazy. But here we have to rush over to this mountain and we have to research it and see what these stone nodes are. You can see them stick out a little bit and they can be gold, they can be quartz, they can be iron, they can be marble, and they can be just common stone. And of that, an infinite amount. And I've now extended the area of the woodcutter that we reach until over here, which is quite a large area, and half of this will be taken care of by the first forester that we have. And the moment the second one is finished, I'll just quickly say, okay, speed up a little bit, that the next builder instantly builds it and doesn't walk around. Sometimes they just do whatever. But there we go. The moment we have new people coming in, we'll have the second forester, and we can already say, okay, you will just take care of this, you will plant over here, and this means we should have more than enough wood for the future. Now over here you can see immigration, and this is how fast and how many people move in whenever they come by, and that is also partially based on happiness as well as just like how many people are here unemployed. And happiness is based on a lot of factors, so for example water, the food, housing, and then there are additional needs to just make them even more happy. But pretty much we want to take care of these three things so they are happier and more people move in. So what I'll do for now is I will remove one of the woodcutters and I'll say, okay, you'll be the market tender that you can just offer berries to all of our people. And let's see, where is the market tender? We can actually check him out. Can you... Okay, it looks like he's still busy with the wood. You know, it takes a little bit of time to take care of that. But now... Manfred, I don't pay you to take a break. I don't pay you at all, but the point still stands. Going back to the progression over here, we can buy certain things with the gold that we have. So for example, storage, fishing is also a very nice way to get food, especially if you play on casual mode, because you can put like 100 of them next to each other. We don't require them today. I kind of just want to rush to the broken stuff, but we still have to do some necessary things to not lose. And one thing we'll do is I'll put down a granary, because this means we can store our food. Manfred just doesn't want to take the food for some reason. I thought he's capable of just like walking over here and picking it up. But he's just saying, yeah, I'm on free time. I don't know what to do when he has work time, so we'll just build that. And as we're doing this, I guess we can also just build a warehouse. With this we can store the produced goods, so something like the stone, the wood, the planks in the future. Talking about planks, that is probably a good time to just build that. And as you can see, these production buildings, they have a brown area around them. You don't want to place that too close to people, otherwise they become a little bit unhappy. So I'll just make sure that it's out of the way, even though I don't even intend to upgrade our people. Usually you do this to earn money, but if you earn infinite amount of money, then you don't need to do that. And now there is, yeah, you can already see the transporter carried in berries here, and then our market stall guy over here. Where is he? Oh, look at this, he's working. I'm so no, that's like, why? Why? Okay, well, he's grabbing food. Okay, that's fine. I was like, I talk about how he's working, and he's like, nope, I'm out. Never mind. Nope, he's at home. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was like 2 minutes of work a day. Another thing that we can unlock is the manor house, and this one is quite important because this is where the bailiff will move into. So we will already build that, just that we are a little bit faster the moment we have him unlocked. So we will just build this, and we have a selection of things that we can build. The Great Hall is like the main hall. This is like the main thing of the entire stuff. So we will put down a building. I'll face it forwards, I guess. And we can see it requires also a door. So let's just put down like a cheap door. We don't need a lot. You know what? I'll just move this a little bit further back. And we also need a gathering point. So this is for visitors when they come by and talk to you. So we'll just say, okay, you face the entry. And one thing we can do is we can edit this building and we can click on create a sub building. This is how you're meant to build this. You're not supposed to do like individual buildings. Like you can if you need to and you know what you're doing. But you're meant to build these together because they belong together then. And this is especially important with the monastery later on, because otherwise it doesn't work properly, because it self-assigns their builders. And if you have it split up, then the game gets really confused. But yeah, what we need now as well is light fortification. So we can see there's like this wooden fence. And I would say I'll just put that... Where do we put that? I want to put this closer to our living area. Okay, kind of. Can I maybe... Okay, that looks like we have the 2 houses and the building. That's perfect. If you check out the houses, you can see that they have a level for light fortification and petrol coverage. So if you have that, then they will upgrade and way more people can move into the same space. There's also housing quality, but this is mostly when you upgrade your villagers. For now, we have the carpenter started though, so he will grab some wood and turn it into planks. How is it looking with our warehouse? Yeah, we are missing planks. The monastery is another thing that we'll use later on because it can produce a lot of things that most of the traders want to have. In fact, we can take a quick look at this. So here are all of the trade routes and they have their own allegiance. Like this one belongs to labor, this one to clergy or clergy, I don't know how to say it. This one to the kingdom, and then you have this again, but you have to pay with currency. So this is currency that builds up over time if you have the splendor. We'll get into the splendor eventually. Okay, what do we have here? Advice building a yeah, okay, like I can do this on my own. But eventually we will build these splendors up and then this naturally increases this currency and we can unlock more of the routes to get more trading in. Ah, isn't it nice to just like take a moment to relax and look at what you're creating, you know? Poverty across the entire kingdom, no one has money left and all the money is with you. That sounds perfect to me. To unlock the bailiff, we will also need 25 of the labor splendor. To do that, we have multiple ways. We can either use money or we can use stone and tools. And I will just go ahead and use stone and tools because like usually you wouldn't do it this way, but it's just easier for us because we'll have infinite money, but we need money to get there. So as long as we hold shift, we can place this down multiple times. And as you can see down on the bottom right, the labor splendor is going up and now we have 27. Okay, so we just click apply changes and once it's built, it will take a little bit. It will take 30 stone and 6 of the tools. But once we have that, that means we are ready for the bailiff office. Common path tier 2 has been reached, so we have hit prosperity 11. You need 10 for that, and that's just like population, territories, but also splendor. And with that, we can unlock new things, but what I'll unlock is just the extended village edict. I mean, there are quite a lot of nice things in here, but we mostly care about this right now. Because what we can do is, we can say, okay, we have an edict over here, and one of these is better than the others, which is the careful planning. Because it refunds 50% of the tools and we can't really make tools right now. In fact, I don't intend to ever make them. Let's really check out what the courier has to offer. We have a 90% chance to get 10 of the tokens. Sure, let's do that. Okay, we have 20 now. Well, I mean, we have enough to buy everything that we want, but we still need to hit the labor splendor of 25. Builders? Hey, come on. We are so close. Yes, yes. It's Aldalberon. Let's go. Take it. Did anyone? Oh, is it you? No? Yes, yes. Okay, come on. This means we hit 25 splendor, right? Is it 25? Was it on point 25? 28. Yeah, well, listen, good enough. So now it's time to unlock the bailiff office. And we'll also just unlock the labor privilege. And you know what? Because we can do it, let's actually go for village fortification and also for the treasury. Privileges are pretty much like edicts. You will get slight bonuses out of them. Some of these are kinda useless, others are quite nice. And we'll just go for the trade price bonus of 10% from villages with the labor allegiance. Bailiff office. Time to break the game. Now I'll put him a little bit out of the way because he needs a lot of space. I mean, not really, but I would just want to have him, like, you know, in his own separate space. And while this doesn't belong to the exploit that we'll do, I will also get a watch post. For this, we just want to make sure to cover all of the houses. So I will put one here and we have to build another one, an independent one. Okay, we'll put this. Can I cover all of these? We got all of them except for one. Nah, that's good enough. Okay, I definitely didn't forget to add some doors to them. There we go. Now it will take quite some time until they get built. But the nice thing about them is that this will fill up the light fortification and the patrol coverage, meaning they will upgrade and become more dense. So we don't have to be careful, like we don't have to be cautious with how much residential area we have. Quickly checking, are we missing something? Yeah, we don't have foragers here, but we don't need that. We don't need a tax collector yet. Once the houses upgrade, they need to finish either way before they accumulate tax, so it's not a rush. Oh, you want to have 50 wood, but it needs to be in storage facilities, and then we get a little bit of gold. I mean, I wouldn't hate doing this, but right now we have a little bit of a wood shortage, and yeah, the warehouse has finished probably a while ago, so let's just assign you and the planks, and also the tools, as well as a little bit of stone. And this is also very important, decoration. You can place these down next to houses, and as you can see, it turns green. And when it turns green, this means the beautification area is fulfilled, so they could upgrade if a commoner moves in. But even better, you can also attach this to a building. Like for example here, you just pay gold for this, and you can put it down and increase the influence, the labor splendor that you get out of the building. It doesn't sound all too exciting right now, but wait until the bailiff office is finished and you'll understand what it's about. One thing we should really start doing is we need to get more money, so we'll use the Great Hall select mandate and we'll say discuss a levy with your villagers, so we just get money and they become unhappy. Sounds like a very good trade for me. We can do this once every 7 days. As long as we keep them happy enough, it's not a problem. And you can even stack this effect. Like, it takes a little bit longer to go away than the time where you can do it again. So you have to be careful because otherwise people run away. And keep in mind, we are still playing on the challenging difficulty, or in other words, the hardcore mode. And people leave rather quickly if they become unhappy. So we have to be careful about that. Did you like the chat disabled message that was there the entire time and I just realized it now? Yeah, that was amazing. The bailiff office is finally finished. We just had to wait until the light fortification also kicked in, and now we can choose one of these bailiffs. However, there is none that I want to have, but when we are unhappy, we can just say edit the building, and right now it counts as a bailiff office, and we'll just change this to free build, which means it's no longer the bailiff office, and then we just turn it back to the bailiff office. And what we can do now is, we can click to assign bailiff, and these have changed, but they are still not what I want to have, so I have to repeat this a couple of times. And there it is. Trade price bonus of 10% from all village types. Now, 10% really isn't great, like we don't really care about 10%, right? However, there's a way to exploit that. I will demonstrate this with a rose bush. This is like the cheapest thing you usually build for decoration. If I place this down, we can instantly build this because it costs gold and nothing else. And if we now check this out again, wait a second, it went up by 1%. Isn't that interesting? Why did it go up by 1%? Because this bush is a part of the building and it provides, as you can see, this green stuff, and the green stuff is labor splendor. And this increases the effect of the bailiff 1-to-1 by the amount of labor splendor that you have there. So yeah, we just built one bush right now and went up by 1, but what if we built 10? Or 100, or 1000. However, we have to do this in a certain way, otherwise we literally crash the game. I'm not kidding, I crashed my other save file whenever I open the bailiff office. I just can't access it anymore. So we have to do this in a particular way that I figured out, and that way we can increase this number to ridiculous values. But now that we have the bailiff, we can also say we can check out the mineral deposit over here, and we'll do that for 100 gold. And the one thing you usually don't hope for is finding stone, because you don't need that. You want to have like the good stuff, the valuable stuff. Now in our case, because our stone is depleting slowly but surely, currently we have, how much do we have left? We have still 250 left, so that's solid. And here's another 400. But after that, we have run out of stone, and stone will be quite important for our goods production that we can sell to other people. So we need a lot of that, like thousands. Oh, they're actually finished. So we'll add a patrol in here as well as a watchman. And wasn't there another tower that I built somewhere? Oh yeah, it's over here. So I will already add you in. Okay, we can't do that yet until it's finished. But we can already say you're supposed to patrol over this area. And this should be more than enough to cover everything in the future. Okay, there we go, good. Some of these are not purple, and this is important that they get the light fortification, but even for this we have a little bit of a cheat code. We can just use a village watchtower, and as you can see they turn them purple, so we hit all 3 over here. I would say we'll just build that. And I think, was there another one? Yeah, in the top here, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with that. We'll just say, good luck, guys. I'm sorry, but you'll have to find a new home. It just doesn't work out anymore. Okay, that looks good. They'll just have to find a new home. I'm sorry it's not as close to work as it used to be, but that's just how life is sometimes, you know? One moment you're still living in your house, the next one you get kicked out. And if we check this out, then we can see that yes, all of the houses are easily covered with the amount of patrol that we have. This one still needs to be finished, but there's just one tool missing. But we can already see that 2 of them walking around. And now the houses say, wait a second, I have light fortification, I have patrol coverage. So now instead of 2 people, there can be 6 people inside here. That is just level 2. There's still level 3, which we honestly don't even need, but we can go for it. And condensing the amount of people is quite nice. It makes it easier for the tax collector, but also that you just don't run out of space and everyone can move in where they want to be. Upgrading the houses will take a very long time. Each one needs 20 planks, and that is a lot. A few of them are already finished, and they'll also start accumulating tax. We just have to say, okay, we want to have a tax, and I would say minus 15% happiness, but getting 33 gold out of it is quite decent. We don't have that many people, so you can't expect all too much, but it will be very easy for our tax collector to collect all of it, because they're all in one spot. And right now we still have to wait until the mineral deposit is checked out, and even then we don't know what it is. If it's not stone, we have to keep doing this, so this will take quite a while. And you know what? Given that our people are already unhappy, let's just say give me 99 gold, then we can buy the next one right away the moment it's done. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Oh no, you're at 0%. Guys, please stay here, okay? No! Okay, it's fine. Should have checked out the happiness first if someone was low. Okay, it's all good, okay. Yeah, they were just missing housing. These were the people that we kicked out, so they were unhappy, but now it's all good again. Come on, just a tiny bit more. Be stone, please be stone, don't be gold or something like this. What is it? It's actually stone! The first one is right away stone. Oh my god, that's perfect. So now what we have to do is we have to pay for this territory. So this is why we needed the gold. Perfect. And in this stone, we can build the stone quarry. So this means we'll just automatically mine infinite amount of rocks, though it will take quite a while, you know, to get all of this finished. The first trade route that we can already unlock is from Trotbury, and we'll pay with 15 of the labor influence for that. We will not sell anything to them most likely because we will not produce any of that, but we can buy stone from them, and stone is kind of this thing where we'll probably always run out of it because we'll build so much production to make sure that we always have stuff to sell to people. And I would say it's about time that we build a monastery. At least as a blueprint, we'll already put it down until we have enough money. So the monk dorms, this is just to put male villagers in. And you know what? We'll just put this at the top of the hill here. Then we'll also add it for the nuns. That means just the female villagers. The chapel is very important because it gives faith to the monks, but also to the other people. And you know what? Just to mix it up a little bit, I'll turn this around that it looks a little bit different. But now let's talk about the money makers. The herb garden is amazing, and I will just put down a few of them, like we don't want to overdo it. 3 of them should be more. Let's actually make 5. I think 5 is a good number. And this one also requires the herb garden hut. Let's put that, you know what, we'll put that right in front of it. And the one thing that is missing right now is a door. There we go, perfect. And yeah, everything is now green, that's nice. Another thing we can add is the berry garden. This one is more to sustain us, because the berry bushes that we currently farm, they have a very long cooldown, but here we can just say we can build an infinite amount of them. So next to this, we'll just put, let's maybe do we do 10 of them? Yeah, let's do 10 of them. Because food is still important, like without food you die, and because we'll have such an insane multiplier on all of the prices, like of what we sell, even these cheap berries that usually sell for nothing, they will sell for a ridiculous amount. Okay, I have a different idea. I'll just put all of them on top of each other. As long as the arrows are wide, it means they can use them to work on them, and this way we save a little bit on space. Not that we necessarily need this. But it will look quite funny when you just see 20 of them working in the very same spot, like an army of ants. And if you pay attention to the costs down here, this one needs 40 stones, a couple of tools and planks. This one needs 35 stones. This one needs 60 stones. This one does, well, even that needs stones. And even this one needs stones. So yeah, this is the reason why we set up the mine over here. And the moment we have enough money, the moment our people are not unhappy anymore with the levy mandate, it actually looks like I can... why is he so unhappy? He doesn't have a house yet. Okay. I can see that you're lying. You're saying you don't have housing, but this is you. I can see that. I can't believe it. He is living in the house and he is like, I don't have a house. I'm complaining. Sorry, you can't make the levy mandate to make money off of me. Doesn't work because otherwise I'll just leave. You see, the issue is the longer someone does their job, the higher level they become. I don't even know if that really does anything, but I imagine it helps like that they work faster. So I don't want to lose a builder. They're quite important to us. And I just tune down the taxes instead of minus 15% of happiness to minus 5%, which means we earn less money. But because of this one guy that clearly lives in a house, we can't turn on the levy mandate yet, because we need at least 30% happiness, or he'll instantly move out. Oh, you can rename people. How about we call you Buttocks? Yeah, that is Buttocks. This is our builder. One day he'll find a house. 31%. Okay, 31%. You know what that means. Select mandate, discuss a levy, and you don't move out, right? Doesn't seem to really bother him. Oh god! Yeah, this is why we did that. I don't want to see this number jump down, man. I just did so much for you that you can stay here. But we did this that we can finally get the mines going. Perfect. So they'll be built. It will still take a lot of planks. And I want them to finish the houses so they can generate money for us. And the way we'll do this now, I just prioritized all of the houses that are still unfinished, which is actually just this one. Like, this is the last one. Then they'll do the mines. And now we can say build all, because this is the lowest priority, so nothing will happen here. We've now reached a point where we ran out of tools. And as I said, I don't actually intend to produce them myself, so we'll have to buy them. Now, the issue is, we don't have this unlocked. So what I'll do is, I'll say the entire thing here, where we would deliver a ton of planks, we will pause this for now, because the moment we have 20 of the planks, we can unlock the Northbury trade route, and with that we can buy tools for 6 coins. That is quite expensive, and I think we have to change a little bit about the price. And this is important to mention, this trade price bonus is not just for selling, that you sell it for more, but also when you buy something, that you buy it for less. So if you have this at 100%, then the costs will be halved, and the money that you gain out of it is doubled. And there we go, we have our second trade route unlocked. Let's do it. And this also means over here with the tools, we can now say that we want to buy this until we reach this value, but that also depends on how much money you have. Like, you can't go negative. In other words, I pretty much have to wait until my people are happy enough again to make another levy mandate, and this way we'll earn all of our money early on. And yeah, if we check out the cost of this building, 148 stone. Like, you have to consider that this stone node that we have 2 of is worth 400 stone. This building alone, and we didn't even build a lot, almost depletes half of one of these entire nodes. I like how this has just turned into a repeating cycle of my people getting barely happy enough to survive, and then I crush their dreams by taking all of their money. Like, yeah, 17%. Come on, we need 31%. I think we got really unlucky that I enabled that trade right after they should have been here, so we didn't receive anything, but now it's finally time. Watch this, all of my money will disappear. Okay, there he is, there he is. Let me click on you. Let me click on you. There we go. His name is Trader. Okay, that's very creative. He only has 13 tools. We'll have to pay 6 gold each. Wait, what? That is a little bit less than... Yeah, right, we have some bonuses. Right, I forgot that. We already have some bonuses. And now he leaves again because we don't want anything else. But this means our mine is finally finished. Builder buttocks is assigned. But yeah, our mine is finally finished. It just needs to finish the crane storage. But we can assign people already. And I only want to assign females here. Is Philgia a female? Yeah, good, nice. Because we'll finish the male living room first here, so I want to assign them as monks, and then they automatically move in as herbalists and farm the herbs for us. Another thing that we could need is the monastic grange. This is just a storage area, pretty much like those that we already have, but it would be taken care of right in here. So I would say, let's just say build all, but we'll pause that for now because we want to focus on the other things. And there we go, we will assign male villagers. As many as we can, that was already it, okay. Well, that's actually not that much, but as you can see, we have 2 of them assigned already. What is the other one doing? Oh, one of them assigned themselves as a priest. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We need to have a priest, just that our people are a little bit happier, and you already know it, the moment people are happy enough, this means that I can earn money with them. And with the herbs over here, we can now say sell everything below this value. And one thing that is unique here, you can't change these prices on your own like in many other city builders, where you build up like friendship, relationship with a trading partner, and then you sell stuff for more. Instead, the prices are fixed and only influenced by something like trade bonuses. And the only thing you can do is, you can for example say, sell everything until we hit 0, or you can say, buy everything until we hit 50 for example. Our goal is to reach 25, and I will do this with the rose bushes. They are just the easiest one. Yeah, it will cost a little bit, as you can see, but the moment we have 25, there we go. 125 coins, that is quite a lot, but we reached level 2, and level 2 means that we can unlock the monastic beekeeping. At least once we have enough influence to actually buy it, but this will be quite a game changer for us, because they make a lot of money. You can see over here that honey sells for 5, the herbs that we are producing for 3, and then there's also wax, which only sells for 1, but the apiaries, they produce both of these, so they generate a ginormous amount of revenue. Talking about trading, when you've traded enough with one partner, then you get a quest that they have more trading goods with them, how much they can buy, but also how much they can sell. And this one requires bread. Now, we could say we just buy the bread over time, but honestly speaking, this takes way too long, so I'll just say we'll unlock farming, and I'll do this on my own, at least the moment I can afford it, because it's actually quite expensive. Down here we have a large empty area, so I'll just put down the wheat farm. And for this we also require a windmill, so let's put that close to our houses that people will move in there. And the last thing we need is the bakery. And I don't say that I'm not nice to my people, we'll pay a lot just to expand the room of the chapel here. I mean, sure, it's just to make people happier that we can get more money out of them, but that doesn't matter, okay? It's still a nice gesture of me. We already hit the 5 coins, that means I don't really have to give away that stuff, I'll still do it. But now, we can build the apiary. Of this, I'll build... How many do we want to have? We'll probably need at least 5 of them, I would say. Ah, look at our worker. Do you see that? How they are all sitting there at the same thing? It looks kind of funny. Wait until we get a lot of them. There are only like 4 or 5 of them right now. But our storage has finished, so I would say let's assign the berries, let's assign the herbs, let's assign the honey, and we'll also assign the wax. These are all the things that we produce, right? Did I miss anything? No, I think we got everything, so whenever a trader comes by, they can just access this. Oh, they are happy enough, they're happy enough. You know what that means. Money! Money! And that means we can build a bakery, we can build a windmill, perfect. And over here, our wheat farm is finished, so we'll assign farmers. Now, one issue that I forgot about is that this is covered in trees and you can't grow stuff there, like they'll not destroy it. So I'll just say, okay guys, over time, they will get rid of all of this area and then we can see how much we need. I'm poor again. What is going on with my money? Why do I constantly have no money left at all? Like, you shouldn't... Do you give me money? We got money! Okay, perfect. So this is... It would be 39 for normal price. We already got +8 because of our bonuses. But we'll just keep an eye on that. Because in the future, we'll get a lot more money out of this than just 47. Wait, what did you say? What was that? Oh, you said it's time for money again. Well, I love that time. That is a perfect time. Oh yeah, we can unlock the next privilege, I totally forgot about that. And we should also get the emissary here. This one is kind of like the bailiff. And the funny thing is we can exploit him in exactly the same way. But for now, what do we want to take here? Yeah, all of these are kind of useless again. Like, they're a nice bonus. We'll just take the additional trade price because right now we are mainly selling to exactly these guys. So at least it's a little bit cheaper and we get a little bit more out of it when we sell stuff to them. And the last thing that we have to do to make sure that we can upgrade all of the trade routes is take more money from our villagers. And over here we will unlock clothing. Very nice coins, by the way. And at least as far as I'm concerned, this is the last thing that we need to do to get everything going. We need the sheep farm to produce wool, then we'll get the weaver hut to produce cloth. And the cloth will then get turned into common clothes, which we'll use to upgrade the trading routes. For this we need a little bit more money. We are about to finish the first year and manage to set everything up. We are now at the end of the first year in the game, and while we are playing on challenging difficulty, let's take a look just how much we have managed. Step 1 was to make sure that all the people are crammed into a tiny space so it's easy to tax them. Step 2, the moment they are the slightest happy, we'll erase that by just robbing them of all of their money. Step 3 was to set up a monastery for easy production of goods and setting up everything that we need to sell them. And step 4 was setting up all of the resources that we require to upgrade the trade routes. That means now, with the second year, we'll go into phase 2, which is upgrading the trade price bonuses, increasing production, and at the same time upgrading all of the trade routes that the enemy, our trading partners have more capacity, and we definitely won't exploit them for their money. Talking about trade routes, we just hit 15 of the coins, so now we can sell our wax, our honey, our herbs, as well as our berries all to the same person. That is incredible. And as we can see up here, we actually produced already so much bread that we can also unlock this trade route, and now we have 4 of them unlocked. This one will naturally unlock because it's also a very easy one to do. And this is pretty much where it turns into a waiting simulator. We'll get money from our citizens, thank you. And now we'll start upgrading this house. And I'll actually get rid of you because it's similar to, if you've played Minecraft, you know about entities and that they can cause a lot of lag. It's the same story here. The more we assign to a building, the laggier it becomes whenever we interact with it. So what we have to do is, we will go for the most expensive one. There are actually more expensive ones, but their requirements are just way too much. And if we take a look at these, most of these cost 5 gold and give us 1 splendor. Then there are some that cost 20 gold, so 4 times the amount, and give us double the splendor. And we'll go for the most expensive one, which is down here. 45 gold, that is a lot for only 3 splendor. Here we would pay only 15, but again our limitation is not really the money, our limitation is lag. So we'll put this down, 1, 2, 3, is it? Yeah, perfect. 3 is 135, we get plus 8. If we take a look at our bailiff, it's now up to 19%, so the base 10 plus 3 times 3, 19. However, if you take a look at this, because of bailiff, rainbow, right, but nothing has changed, it's still 10%. So is it now a fail? No, it's not. Remember what we did in the beginning? We will change this to free build, okay, confirm. Then we will switch it over to the bailiff office yet again. And now we just have to find the bailiff again, and do you see that? 19%, and if we now check at our stats here, hey, it's 19%. So we are just waiting to earn a bit of money. Then we will buy more of these braziers. Then we will reset our bailiff. We'll kick him out and get him back in again. And then we have the higher values. Rinse and repeat. You can't imagine just how valuable this is. We just gained 200 gold coins just because we enabled the trade route. So what we'll do is, we'll go back over here. 1, 2, 3... And that's another 180 plus 12. So if we take a look at the bailiff now, 31%. I'm sorry, my friend, but you get kicked out. And there he is, 31%. So if we check this out, yep, 31%. The only thing we need now to confirm that this is actually working is, we need to wait for a trader. Okay, he actually has nothing that I would sell to him. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, that's our friend. What does he want? He wants to have herbs. Okay, good. You're walking the right way, my friend. So each herb is worth 3. So what we should see is 39 plus a tiny bonus that we have, you know, we had like 10% and 10%. So a little bit more, but just a little bit more. Let's see how much it actually is. So 39 is 55. 55. We've managed to accumulate 50 bread, so we can send out our bailiff and say upgrade the Northbury trade route. Let's do that. This will take 10 days, but after that, they'll have a higher quantity of resources. And they just bought another 13 for 55. Perfect. And just that you get a feeling for money in this game, one of the toughest achievements, at least online with the Steam Achievement Checker, no one has that. You need to earn 15,000 in 30 days. 15,000. So it's not like you have millions in this game. Like, even if you just earn 1,000 per month, that is considered quite a lot. Like, I don't mean earning 1,000 and spending it, but I rather mean that after all of the earnings and the spending, you still have 1,000 extra. And another thing that we now need to build is the treasury. We can also build the emissary office. We don't care about that all too much, but you know what? It doesn't hurt, so let's do it. The treasury is to store more money, and the emissary office is pretty much like a bailiff. So you know what? I'll just take like a tiny home for him. We'll attach that to, let's just put it over here. And we will get another stackable effect out of him, but we won't make use of this early on, because right now we use our money to get more money. But once we have a lot of money, we'll upgrade whatever effect he gives to us. And for Meidel, we now have the trade route unlocked, which, yeah, we can't really make use of that. And there we go, level 2 with Northbury. This is right now one of our big money makers that has herbs, which sell for free. But this is the main focus for us in the future. Once we have the honey done, talking about the honey, what happened to the honey? Oh, yeah, it looks like we are not really producing a lot of the stone here. Wait, how is that even possible? Like, they've been going, you know what, I don't care. I will just say that we'll buy that. It's not great because we want to use the money to get more money. But if we have the honey and the wax, then we earn way more. So this is like really pressing that we get this finished. Would you look at that? Do you see what time it is? Yep, it's time to steal all of the remaining money our people have left. And polished stone. Yes, we got 13 polished stone. Yeah, that's way faster. Usually polished stone sells for 6. So with 13, that would be 78. That is a little bit less than 78. Not just a little bit. That's actually a huge difference. I like how I prioritize this one. And they're like, nah, man, I don't care. I'll go to the ones in the back here. Okay. I mean, as long as one gets finished, it's fine. And here are our first apiary workers. They'll produce honey and wax at the same time, and quite a lot of that. So this will fill up, and then we can sell it to the merchants coming around. I think it's about time that we add just like a little bit more than... Okay, that was a bit too much. Another 180. How much percent? 46%. We have another quest to improve the trade route. This time we need 25 clergy influence, which we are very close to. 89. Look at this. Now that they have more trading capacity, is it 19? Okay, it's 25, so we were not short. We just didn't buy more. What? Well, that's a little bit weird. We have now spent 2 months since we went into phase 2, and the only thing that happened is that we increased the selling price of herbs from 3 to 5, which actually, if you think about it, is insane, right? That's a 66% increase. Never mind, that's actually crazy. Like in just 2 months. And keep in mind that this is exponential, right? Like, the more money we make, the more money we can put in to increase the trade price, which we can then take to put in even more money to increase the trade price. And it just keeps going up and up and up until eventually it gets too laggy to build anything and we have to stop at that point. I mean that we have to stop increasing the trade prices, but, you know, that means we can still continue exploiting our trading partners. Yeah, and this is pretty much what I'm used to. I'll reset a few times, but we have the training speed over here. Now we have job learning speed and happiness is less impacted. I've tried this one out, but I couldn't figure out how it works. Like, you would assume happiness from like taxes and stuff like this is less affected, but nope, that wasn't the case. And because that's the one that gives me money, it's also the only thing that I care about. Yeah, now it goes back to happiness and job learning speed. I'll just go ahead and say this is the only thing that it does. So how about we increase job learning speed? That means, for example, our apiary guys, they will level up fairly quickly once we build a few more things. Oh god, okay. We just hit 26. Okay, perfect. These are so important to upgrade. They buy our honey, they buy our wax, and they buy the herbs and the berries. So everything that we want to sell. And talking about berries, I should have done this a while ago. We'll just sell everything above 150. Okay, you seriously have to be kidding me. Like this one is prioritized and they both have 9 now. So they're just 1 away. It's like, I don't know, this is like this. Someone is just kidding me here. And I just noticed we have also hit the maximum of the planks multiple times. We will just sell everything down to 150. Oh, would you look at that? Someone is happy. It would be a shame if something happened to the happiness. This time 5 of them for 225 gold. And the good old story yet again. 61%. Oh, wow. Look at this amount. This is what I want to see. Why didn't you buy any honey? Hey, yeah, look at this. He can buy 13, but he just didn't want to. Maybe because he wants to do it over here at a granary because we have multiple spots. No. Interesting. I just saw that we already maxed out the Kinstone Abbey one that we just upgraded. And we've also maxed out this one, which means very soon we'll get a quest here. Actually, we can check if there's already one. No, I don't see one. So yeah, we have to wait until someone comes by and says, hey, do you want to upgrade the trade route? And we'll say, yep, we want to work on that. And then that means they have higher quantities of goods. I can't believe this. I've completely forgotten about this. This should have been done ages ago. And the reason for that is, okay, take a look at this. We have bulk trade now. Sure, we earn a little bit less, but because we either way increase this like crazy, it doesn't matter. But there's a 80% increase in trade quantity. So yeah, they can now have 45, these have 23 instead of 13. Such an enormous increase, man. And this means we'll get a lot more money, and this is why we have to ramp up production. Do you see this guy over here? Herbs, honey, wax, berries. Let's take a look at this in slow-mo. You better spend like a lot here. Okay. Okay, do you realize that you can buy a lot more than that? Like, did you notice that? Okay, you know what we'll do? If they don't want to play according to the rules, then I'll not play according to the rules. We'll just put on a second one so they visit both of them. I have two theories right now. The first one would be that it's just an issue with like the amount that they can buy at once in one station. They're not supposed to like max out. So we will fix this by building multiples of these. But number two would be that they just require to buy something to compensate for whatever money they spend. In that case, we'll just buy nonsense from them, and since the buy price also goes down, we don't just increase the money we get out of selling, but also we decrease the buy price. We'll actually make a profit, because we can keep buying stuff and then we sell it for more than what we bought it for. Yeah, this is perfectly balanced, isn't it? Okay, let's pay close attention to that, what happens here. Nothing. No, not the berries again! What is it with the berries? Oh, hey. Why aren't they buying the honey, huh? Yeah, and the wax as well. Well, that's an interesting question to ask. Maybe someone forgot to set it to sell. I'm not pointing any fingers here. You know, I've seen this guy so many times, and I was always happy because he has honey and wax that, like, we can sell to him, but he never bought anything, and I was like, did we hit like a hidden limit or so? Let's see if something changed. Oh, my 204 in one single one. Oh my god. And I saw he also bought the wax there. That one singular purchase is worth... Let's check it out. Oh my god, 270 plus 18. We're at 87. So a plus 18 is a huge difference. And there we go. We exceeded 100 with that. 115%. The next one incoming. Yep, he bought wax. Finally, someone bought it. Thank you. Doesn't he also buy berries, I think? We can check out the log. That's a little bit faster. Oh no, he bought the herb here. Yeah, that's so much money. Like, look at this. We just... Oh my god, wow. We... 200 and another... We have 400. Yes, someone. I'll admit someone was stupid. Yes, we want to improve the trade route. I don't think we can do it yet. We can do it right now. Perfect. Yep, we'll upgrade that immediately. But, after we just spent 270, now we can spend another 396 on this. Bam. Labor tier 4 is perfect. Isn't it kind of hilarious that even though it's a completely different game, we still have a Dex moment? And it's such a certified Dex moment. Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to break this game and exploit it for money, and then I just miss like the main money maker. And I'm wondering what's going on. Oh, is this another upgrade? Is it? You were supposed to stop here. Okay. Sure. And I guess we can say we'll increase the tax a little bit, but as you notice, this is like per month 50. Honestly, that's not even worth it. We have 700, and I was wondering, like, I thought on this like hardest difficulty, yeah, sure, it will be a lot slower. Like I expected this, but I didn't expect it to be this slow, and it turns out, nope, it was just Dex. It was just a Dex moment. So that's another 54, by the way. Do you see just how much this jumped up after fixing certain issues, you know? Oh, he's not there. I'd love to point out that a few seconds ago, we exceeded 100%. Now we almost have 200%. Didn't I already invest into that? Didn't we click on that together? This is not the first time that happens, by the way, that I'm pretty confident I clicked on something and it's not there. But I think I lost the resources. Maybe one can go back and like check if I lost them or not. I feel scammed. That's a lot of planks. I don't have any left. Hey, why is it so much? Huh? I just can't produce that much. It's impossible. Like, this is ridiculous how high that is. I mean, I keep adding them. Like, the thing is, I can't manually decide where they go. They just search their own spots. But yeah, I guess that means we have to get a lot more people here. I gotta stop the levy mandate right now because it applies to our actual villagers that live here, but not to the people in the monastery. And since we pump all of our people in here, we barely get anything out of it except for a bad mood, and that means way less people want to move in, which means I have less workers. And look at this, we have 19 herbs right now. Like, we can't deal with the masses. Like, some of these they want to buy over 100 right now. Oh, this will be a good one. This will be a really good one. Except I can't even, like, sell all of this. Oh, look at this. 570. Come on, keep going. What did you do? What did you... Oh, yeah. 34 honey. It's just 34 honey for 500. Look at this. This triple the price. Usually this would be 24. Oh, my God. Okay. So, yeah. What this means is... Okay, this is already laggy. I'll do it with you once. Usually I just quickly skip through this. But this is starting to get quite laggy. You can optimize this even more if you go for something higher, but they get really expensive. Like, I think you need to use resources for them. Let's click build. Okay, good. Now we have to click over here. It's actually not that laggy. Okay. Oh no, I notice how my mouse is dragging. Like, it takes way longer to move my mouse. You don't know that because you don't know how my mouse moves, like what it feels like, what it should be. But I'm feeling it. It slows down, but actually just a tiny bit. Okay, look at the flame of Satan over here. But yeah, this would have been worth 15. That actually doesn't feel that much. It should be 310. Do we actually have that though? Yeah, so it's 310. It's slightly reduced because we have like the penalty minus 20%, right? From the one here, the big bulk. No, so it has the right price right now. Good. 113 herbs. Like I have a lot, but it's I only bought 25 there. I have 27 left right now. I mean, that's good, right? Oh, we have 11 left. So, and you don't want to have herbs. You just wanted to have the clothes. Okay. Now we have 1,200. Okay, back to it. I don't know if you can see this, but do you notice how much it stutters when I move around the camera? Yeah, that's what I was talking. Can I just place this like in another spot and it's not as laggy? Maybe the issue is actually that I put them all on one spot. That's like, I didn't think of that. Nope, that took way too long to... Like, it was like a 0.3, 0.4 second delay on just confirming that. But we have to do this many times in the future. And this will get longer and longer and longer. We are almost at 400%. So this is actually higher than my highest record that I've ever had. Like, my highest one is around 376%. We just sold 2 herbs that would sell for 6 for 24. 2 herbs. Just 2. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. That sounds very good. Look at this immigration. Now that our people are more happy, they're still not at the maximum, but we have now 4 people that just joined. And they all join a good cause to make me more money. Wait, we just got so much money, but this is the good guy. This is the one that actually gives us all the... What happened? How did we get so much out of the other ones? Yeah, I don't have herbs left. Well, I guess we have enough left that he still gives us a ton of money. 1,500. I just spent like 1.8k. Yeah, herbs are the bottleneck. We need way more. There we go. I will stop avoiding putting them all in the same spot. I think that just makes it exponentially more worse. And there we go. Plus 111. Oh god, the delay. You know what? No. I wanted to put down like one bush just to hit the 500, but no, we will not do something silly now. We stick to the high value one. And the next time, I have a feeling we'll surpass the 500 easily. Yep, there it is, 499%. Perfect. You know how sometimes there's an obvious thing, a possibly obvious thing, but you just didn't really think about it? And I think I have hit like a point like this, but let's see if that's actually true. So here's an edict, and with this one, the cost of every mandate is decreased by 50% and their time. Now, I thought this is just like for the upper ones, but is this also for this? Because if we can reduce this by 50%, you know, that would be quite a lot. That would have been great ages ago. So let's check it out. Okay, we have it. It actually works. Like, look, I'm really happy about it, but I'm also sad. It's only 5 days as well. Well, good. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. You gotta live in pain to enjoy the no pain. Yeah, for some reason it happens quite often with my videos. I swear, I just clicked on that and lost my tools. You have to be kidding me. Let me reload the game. Yeah, it looks like I just lost the tools. I have a feeling the game doesn't appreciate what I'm doing here. Don't understand why. I don't see a single reason for that. Okay, we can buy tools here though, and we need that. So after this, let's try it again, and hopefully this time it actually works out. So first, oh yeah, herbs, but we don't have any. I mean, we had a few and we still have almost 1k here after he's done selling. We have over 1k. We just went over 1k. Like, look at... Look at how much we upgraded these traders. And we just can't even do it. And there we go. 100 tools? Dex, did you really just put 100 in there? Okay, did I get scammed? I typed in 60. I wanted to have a maximum of 60. He just gave me 100. That's not what I meant when I said I want to break the game. Okay, now pay close attention to this. Okay, let's see exactly what happens. It's there. Everyone has seen it. We have paid close attention to it. Okay. He sold 92 tools for 88. Wait a second. How much is a tool worth? Okay, so you want to tell me usually a tool is 6 gold each and we paid less than 1 gold per tool. I think it's about time that we go over to the next phase of this plan. And yes, there is a phase 3. What just happened? What? Oh, you just happened. Yeah, we have almost 3k there. What do you want? There's actually a reason why I want to have this, but I don't think we'll have enough herbs. And the reason is I want to get the 2 influence here. We need to get to 25, but yeah, we just gained a little bit more gold. So I keep upgrading the treasure and I can't upgrade it fast enough. Like, we don't get the planks fast enough. Oh, hey, we just increased it by 50% almost. Did you see the lag? Oh no! And the worst thing is, this will start happening every time I press X. Like, it will just start lagging like crazy 757%, okay? Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what? Is it actually... Wait, is it actually increasing it every single time, or are we just dreaming? Yeah, here. This is the one, and it just doesn't go up, and the same thing for this one. Maybe it just doesn't work, like it's bugged out or something, I don't know. Like, we do way too much and the game is like, I don't know what to do with that. I'll keep this window open and check it out and see what happens there. Guys, I just realized what happens and I feel so sorry for everyone who realized it before me, because this must have been a little bit frustrating. So in the name of Dex, I apologize. Whenever I did this, and then I changed the bailiff's office, which we require to do this, it just got cancelled. So that's what was going on. You know? Yeah, that explains it. Something a little bit odd is going on. I keep losing citizens. Now, most of these weren't actually maxed out, but for example, the builder, we had 6 of them, and now I have 2 left. What exactly is going on there? Because that shouldn't even be possible. It's like, huh? Do they just get sick and die or something? Like, am I missing something here? Okay, whatever it is, we'll do this now. Do not... Well, this is the monastic emissary either way, so, like, you know, it's not a problem if I change something here. It looks like some of our people have an issue with food, and I assume they just all go to eat at the same time, so we don't have enough left over. And to be fair, you're not supposed to just have one food stall, but since we don't increase our actual population, I was like, oh, it will be fine. Maybe they died. This time... we will check out what happens. I don't think it will fail again. Something got upgraded. Let's check it out. It's level 2. I think it was Trotbury, right? Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay, perfect. And we need 125. I don't even think I can store that much right now. Okay, we could store that much. And it also looks like I'm not selling bread, but we'll just do it simple. We have so much money. Like look at this. This was one dude just buying a little bit of honey for almost 1,000. Yeah, I think we do it this way. It's about to be upgraded. This is the best one for us, and now he has 113. Let's just make sure that no people leave anymore. I don't know if it's a housing issue, but we could also just upgrade that. Yeah, we have enough points. City fortification. So now we can build a city watchtower. It's an upgraded version of the tower that we already have. Where are they? I actually forgot where we put them down, but it doesn't really matter. We want to put this in a way that it hits all of the buildings. Okay. This means all of those that we hit there, they will get upgraded to the next level. And we do the same thing over here. We'll put that into the corner here. And I hope we hit everything. It's a bit hard to see, but once it's built, we'll see if all of them upgrade. And that also requires planks per upgrade. Right. But you know what's the crazy part? This is way less laggy than what I had, because I used the other bushes, like the one with just +1. Maybe one thing we should do is, I should just unlock the other decoration here. Yeah, let's just unlock the best decoration that we can have and see if there's one with better value for the money. What just happened? I looked away for once. Did we just max out? What? Okay, well, I guess we can just unlock it now. Like, the very best things. Yeah, let's do that. So now we have way more decoration. And as you can see, per piece, they give way more. But it's also really expensive to... That's a +6. I mean, I don't want to, like, build stuff, because otherwise we get stuck in an infinite building loop, which, technically speaking, we could do if we want to optimize it, but I don't think we have to go that hard for it. I just looked over them, and this is by far the best value, and now I want to destroy all of these and replace it with these ones. Sure, we would go down in, like, the bonuses that we get, but as long as I don't replace the bailiff, we would keep what we have right now until we caught up. However, I have to do that one by one, which it just takes way too long. Like, I'm not gonna do that, I'm sorry. So, we'll just do it this way. Okay, 30,600, there we go. And we just crossed 1,000%. I wonder how much this did now. It should do less than what we had prior, right? Because we pay more. Oh no, we just crossed 1,000%. Okay, 10 times the value, huh? Wait, we just got a bunch of bread. How much did we pay for the bread? We paid 9 gold coins for 23 bread. Usually, we would pay 92, right? 4 times 23 is, I think, 92, if I'm not mistaken. And we paid 9? 10 times less? Sounds good. And our towers just have finished. The heavy fortification, meaning all of our buildings upgrade, and instead of 6 people, there can now be 10 people inside, but that's 40 blanks each, which is our bottleneck. Honestly, like, one thing I should do is I should just buy another territory, and I think I'll do that. And we use the entire territory just to farm wood. Okay, we need to spend a little bit of money, as you can see. Just 4,600. This will be fine. I see the delay of when I click and when something happens. I'm scared about this. Come on. Okay, that honestly, that still wasn't all too long. Like it's quite laggy, but it's actually not that bad. Oh, hey. It's like, you know, like at one point you also gotta stop, like seriously. It's like, you know. Now the good thing is, I don't know when to stop. So remember when I said that I don't want to go too extreme and end up breaking the game completely? Let's build something, huh? Look at the FPS. This shouldn't change how the people walk, you know, they should all be fine. Let's click on this button. Okay, it's a little bit laggy. Oh god, it's about to happen. Oh god. like we have placed on 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm clicking very fast, okay? I have very fast fingers, ladies. The point is, the game is crying. Like, it's completely dying. Right now, the game hit 10 GB RAM. And if we take a look at my graphic card, which is actually quite a decent one, it's used up 75%. Like, are you kidding me? Is this a joke? This is just foundation. So yeah, I don't think I have to explain why this will be the last time that I will bump this up, but the real insanity is, the last time I did this was at like 1,300 or so when we did it together, that I actually updated the bailiff. He is still the same that he was back then. Like, we can actually check it out in the menu, I forgot about that. Let's just finish building for 7,500. Come on, like that's, okay, we almost got it. And, right click. Oh, come on, don't crash, don't crash. It's saving right now. That's like the worst time to save when I press the button. Game, please don't crash on me. Come on, come on, we can do this, we can do this. Why did you have to save it this very much? Okay. So what is currently the bonus? Currently the bonus is 1,500. We are now at 3,500. Okay, well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta switch this over. Does this lag when I close it? Dude, I clicked ages ago. Please, okay. Okay, so this means if anyone, like, sells anything or buys anything, it will pretty much explode our treasury, even though we have 10,000. Are you already done? Oh, yeah, there's nothing. Is there anyone incoming? No. Yes. So the good thing is, we now have a ginormous amount of planks. Like, our builders just can't keep up, so I have to increase the amount of builders, but I don't have enough wood, because our wood gets immediately used up by the plank guys. So that's kind of funny. Why is this lagging? Why did this just lag so much? That's just a paintbrush. Wait, I already did that. Wait, why did it lag so much? Oh no. Okay. Guys, the entire game is really laggy now. This is not good. Let's just keep pumping in more production, you know. We need more money, for sure. This dude can buy 248. Yeah, that is a maxed out guy, by the way. We don't even have that much. We only have 71, which is good. So he can't even buy that much from us. Let's see how much that one per 3,000. 26. Okay, we just got 7,000 out of this. Like, if you do the calculation, this would be 72 usually. 72 gold, and we got 2,800 out of it. Well, whenever you have a problem, just get more money. And I think this is still the best one to build. Just like the amount of... The game is lagging so much that I can't even spam click. What? Okay, there we go. I think what I'll do is I'll just increase it to 25,000, because I fear the more I build, the laggier the game will become, and eventually I just can't build anymore at all. So I want to make sure that we have all of the buildings down, and they get built over time. Well, this only works out if the game doesn't, like, just crash on its own. You know, that could also happen. But let's hope. Oh god, the game is slowing down more and more. This is bad. I guess I could also just split up the buildings, but the moment we're at 25,000, we are done with this. This is more than enough. This is good enough. Perfect. Let's go. Please do it. You can do it. Come on. Please. Don't die on me. Just do this one thing for me. Come on. I want to do so much more. I want to set up an economy where we buy gold and we buy jewels and then we make jewelry out of that because we pay nothing when we buy stuff. Yeah, I don't care. We pay nothing when we buy stuff, right? So we buy it for super cheap, which is usually quite expensive, and then we convert it into jewelry. And that was my plan to begin with. I didn't expect that this would go this crazy. Okay, let's check it out. Please, just when I press this button... Nope, never mind. Like, it's cursed. That's just it. Like, we can't do anything anymore. And in case you're curious, we actually got the quest done with the earn 15,000 coins over 30 days. It's a little bit buggy. Like, I've had 15,000 many times also just in normal save files, but for some reason it never triggered, but, well, it did. So we got it. We got the hardest achievement in this entire game. Take a final good look at our foundation that we have created to pretty much destroy the entire economy, balance, and everything that exists in this game. And I thought it would be quite a lot of fun to take a look at our balance sheet. I've stopped selling everything, and as you can see, we bought 99 berries for just 6 gold, 275 bread. I think each of these is worth 6 or 4 for 32. And here you can see all of the trade routes. We managed to get this one to level 6 with 315 items. That is ridiculous. Now, sadly, this one here is the best one for us, but it's just hard to get the clergy influence, so it's only on level 4. But do you see what's approaching us? Back there. Okay, behind this guy. There. That is exactly them. And we have an empty treasury. The trader ahead of them doesn't buy anything that I want to sell, so what we'll do is the following. We will sell our wax, we will sell our herbs, we'll sell our honey, and we'll sell all of our berries that I had to buy because we were running out of food. I also demolished all of the extra buildings because I wanted to have maximum amount of production. It's like we were actually running out of food, like it became a problem. But they are approaching. And they are about to be here. And then I want to see what one big purchase achieves. But yeah, I'm really curious to see if this fills up the entire treasury or if it's not enough. And when it's full, we just have to check out the log to see how much we exactly made. Oh god, there are 180 of each. And take a look at our resources. We have 1,200, 1,700 berries. We can easily cover all of this. Now, just for funs and giggles, we could have also went for more expensive things or all of them, but I thought, let's stay true to what we were doing and just keep exactly these resources. And maybe before the final boom, here you can see all of the people that work for us that produce stuff. We have 75 monks, those are the male ones, and 76 nuns. A total of 151 workers just producing. Oh, he's approaching the first hotspot. Oh my... Did he... 18,000. Yeah, so that's not the big one. Like, there's still so much left that he can sell. Like, all of the herbs are left. Still a ton of... Yeah, okay. Like, look at this. So this is one singular guy that just did that. There's still wax left. I hope he didn't sell stuff as well. If we take a look at this, we made 70,000. Okay, we sold some herbs to the other guy, it looks like. You still have some wax left. Yeah, there, back here is the wax. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Who are you, by the way? I think that's a super high level guy. So he just sold all of the herbs. How much money did we just make? We made 100,000 in 2 cells. Like just 2 traders, and they appear multiple times a month. So, there's only one final thing left to do. Take a look at this. Okay, I kind of hoped that would like turn them into normal villagers, which didn't happen, but I think you already know what's incoming. 258, let's go. We made big bucks here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See ya the next time.